Hi there. Hi there, grade ones. We've got lesson 11 and we are going to look at our OR sound today. We're going to read and look at our tricky words, our am words, and then our dictation sentence at the end. Right, there we've got our OR sound. When our O and a R stands next to each other, we say OR. So together they say OR. And here we have our donkey story again. Now, last time with our other lesson, we looked at our E sound when your hands were up next to your ears. Now today, we are going to fold our hands or our fingers down to pretend that the donkey is putting his ears down. So when his ears are up, it says E, and when his ears are down, it says OR. So we are imitating the donkey. We're pretending to make the donkey sound E-OR, E-OR. And for today, we're looking at the OR sound. Here is our first word. So if you haven't fetched your book or paper or whiteboard, go fetch it for me quickly. Right, fold your paper in 4 strips for me like we always do in class. And if you're working on a whiteboard, then you just need your whiteboard marker, and something to wipe it with. Okay, we're going to start. You need to look at the screen now because we're going to sound our words first. So let's look at the sound buttons. You are familiar with the sound buttons. That means you know what the sound buttons are already. We're starting with our first word. H-O-R-N, horn. H-O-R-N, horn. Now I'm going to sound it and you can write it. You ready? H-O-R-N, horn. Now you point with your finger to the sounds that you wrote. You ready? First one. H-O-R-N, horn. The boy is playing on the horn. Right, here's our next one. Let's see what it is. Look at the screen for me and sound it with me. B-O-R-N, born. B-O-R-N, born. Right, now you're going to write it for me. Ready? B-O-R-N, born. Now point to the one that you wrote and let's sound it together. Ready? B-O-R-N, born. The baby boy was born yesterday. Our next one. A fork. Sound it with me. Now look at the screen and let's go. F-O-R-K, fork. F-O-R-K, fork. Now you're going to write it for me. Ready? First one. F-O-R-K, fork. Now you point to the word that you wrote. Let's sound it together. Ready? Fork, fork. I eat with a knife and a fork. My next one, pork. Look at the screen and sound it with me. P-ork, pork. P-ork, pork. Right, now you're going to write it. Are you ready? Let's go. P-ork, pork. Now let's sound the one that you wrote. Point at your first one and sound it with me. P-ork, pork. And here's our last one. This one has more sounds. So look at the screen quickly and sound it with me. Sport, sport. Sport, sport. Right, now you're going to write it for me. Ready? S, p, or, t. Now let's sound the word that you wrote. Point at your word. Let's go. Sport, sport. The boy likes to play sport. Right, here is your reading page for today, and you are going to read this with mom and dad. They can just press pause when you practice your reading on the screen. Here is your tricky word, and we've got 2 for today because it's a brand new 2 words, so I've only added 2 in. Your first one over here says little, little. I only got a little bit of the food for today. Little, little. And this one says down, down. I went down the slide. Down. Here we have our am words. So all these words will end on am. And remember, we're using the onset and rhyme, so you keep the a and the m together. We don't sound it separately. I'll do the first one for you. Jam, jam. Jam, jam. Now you can sound the rest for mom and dad, just like I've done with jam, jam. And now we have our dictation sentence. Remember, a sentence starts with a capital letter and it ends with a full stop. Let's see what our sentence is for today. The little dog ran down the hill. The little dog ran down the hill. Now you're going to clap the words while I read it. Let's go. The little dog ran down the hill. Right, let's count how many words they were. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 words today. What was the first one? Can you remember the first one? The. Right, remember our capital letter, and it's going to be a capital T. The. write the for me. And now your finger space. Little. Little. And it's one of our new tricky words. Finger space. Dog. D-o-g. Dog. Finger space. Ran. 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 Finger space. Our next new tricky word. Down. Down. Finger space. Tricky word the. The. Finger space. And our last word. Hill. Hill. And your full stop at the end. That's it for today. Bye bye.